Here with head coach Brian Durocher after the Terriers bounced back with a 6-2 win at home against Vermont. And coach, just some general comments about the game.
Sure, I thought it was a real thorough effort right from the get-go to the end. When they came back to tie the game at 2-2, we had a little bit of bad luck there with Kaylee Fracken's stick breaking as she was going to dump a puck down and get us a line change, and all of a sudden they're back in the game. So hats off to Vermont, because they had to weather a storm in the first period when we not only got 15 or 16 shots, but at least probably a half dozen grade A chances, and they came back. But then our kids stayed on the accelerator. They fought through some penalties. They maintained their poise, and got the job done today. So great job overall.
Jen Wakefield, the story of today. She had 6 points, including a hat trick, factored in all 6 goals. Can you talk about what she brought to the table, not only offensively, but as a captain, as a leader, coming out there trying to snap that losing streak?
Yeah, I had mentioned earlier that I thought that Jen was trying too hard. If you go back 2, 3, 4 games, and the last 3 games, she's really played both ends of the ice in great fashion. Today we actually had her on the wing, which I think probably freed her up to not have to have as much defensive responsibility. She was able to get free a little bit easier. It takes a lot of energy and when you're playing the center role on this team, so maybe that helped an awful lot. But again, she's got to be a leader offensively. She's got to be a big part of it defensively, and today I think the stars lined up for her. I tip my cap to her first career hat trick. It's hard to believe it's the first one when you've got over 100 career goals.
The teams combined for 22 penalties. It seemed like it's a tough type of game to get a rhythm going, yet your team still scored 6 goals. Can you talk about what you had to tell your team? Obviously you don't want them not taking as many penalties, but in terms of getting a rhythm going offensively.
Sure. Well, I think it provided a rhythm for certain players. There were probably 6 forwards, maybe 7 that got that much more rhythm. They got out there in 4-on-4 situations where the ice opens up, and I'm guessing that's not really what Vermont wanted. They'd probably rather have 5-on-5, play a little close to the vest, but you've got to take advantage of whatever the situation is, and today I think we did, putting pressure on them, killing penalties in the first period. We had a couple of breakaways, I think, that I don't think we cashed in, but kept putting pressure on them. But again, some nights, the referees see things different than others. Tonight was the night there were quite a few penalties. I'm guessing most of them were earned. But again, you've got to play the cards you're dealt.
All right, thank you very much, and good luck against BC on Wednesday.
Thank you very much.